Toyota is recalling roughly 1 million vehicles because of a defective airbag sensor. The recall affects various 2020 to 2022 Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Lexus, Highlander, and Sienna models.
Toyota's CEO just dropped a bombshell that's got the automotive world buzzing. Their CEO just announced the release of the brand new 2025 RAV-4. And get this, it's going to be available at a price that's going to have everyone scratching their heads. This isn't just another vehicle rollout. This is a game changer that promises to disrupt the market in ways we can only imagine. But the real question is, what kind of sorcery is Toyota pulling off to make this happen? How much is it going to cost you, and why should you care? The dawn of a new era. As the announcement piqued international curiosity, Toyota gradually unveiled the details of the 2025 RAV4, a model that would serve as a beacon of the company's innovative spirit and ambition. Unveiling began with the aesthetics. A dramatic departure from past models, the new RAV4 is a marriage of sleek design and forward-thinking functionality. Its aerodynamic lines painted a picture of motion, even at rest. The distinct new look was tailored for a modern driver, with an aggressive stance that hinted at power and performance capabilities. But it wasn't just the exterior that set tongues wagging. The real marvel lay hidden within. Powered by Toyota's latest hybrid technology, the RAV4 combined the best of electric and gasoline engines to deliver unrivaled efficiency and performance. Engine promised not only superior fuel economy, but also an engaging driving experience that did not compromise on power. This feature alone appeared poised to attract environmentally conscious drivers seeking to minimize their footprint while still enjoying the freedom of the open road. Inside, the RAV4 was nothing short of transformative. Toyota had packed this model with cutting-edge tech, reflecting the company's resolve to blend comfort with the latest in automotive technology. Each aspect of the interior spoke volumes about ergonomic design, from plush seating to the intuitive layout of controls. The centerpiece, however, was an AI-driven infotainment system, anticipated to change how drivers interact with their vehicle. With voice recognition that learned a driver's habits and preferences, this system promised a seamless integration of technology into the driving experience. Additionally, the integration of augmented reality into the navigation system offered a visual solution that made traditional maps appear almost antiquated. The integration of Toyota Safety Sense, a suite of active safety features, was given a comprehensive upgrade, ensuring peace of mind for drivers and passengers alike. Guardian Mode, a next-generation innovation, went beyond conventional limits to assist drivers with real-time intelligent feedback, effectively acting as a second set of eyes on the road. The price tag. But amid all this technological opulence, one aspect loomed larger than all others: the price. The automotive sector was abuzz with speculation about how Toyota could accomplish this remarkable feat without imposing a prohibitive cost. Economic pundits and automotive critics alike had spent sleepless nights hypothesizing, but nothing prepared them for the CEO's revelation at the conference. As the price was announced, it was as if a collective gasp reverberated throughout the world, a number defying all expectations and challenging industry norms. I'm talking about a starting price that's going to have you doing a double take, just $20,000. This baby's stepping into the arena, ready to take on the competition. But here's the thing, this isn't just about the numbers. Toyota's built a reputation for crafting dependable, feature-packed vehicles, and the 2025 RAV4 is no exception. Picture this, you're getting an entry-level SUV that doesn't force you to compromise quality for cost. Nope, this thing's got value written all over it, especially when you factor in its killer resale potential. You see, Toyota's known for making rides that hold their worth better than most. And the 2025 RAV4? It's carrying on that tradition in a big way. That means when it's time to trade up, you won't be staring at a massive depreciation hit. Nah, this is an investment that's going to pay dividends down the line. So let's break it down. Low starting price, high resale value. That's a 1-2 punch that makes the 2025 RAV4 a standout option for folks who want to maximize their money. Whether you're looking for a capable daily driver or a versatile family hauler, this SUV's got the chops to deliver. And the best part? You can drive off feeling confident that your wallet's going to be in good hands. But wait, there's more. Before we dive into the juicy details, take a sec to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Trust me, you won't want to miss what I've got in store. This pricing strategy hinted at Toyota's underlying aim: to democratize access to advanced automotive technology, making it feasible for a broader spectrum of customers. But there were more layers to uncover. Questions emerged about how sustainable this pricing could be and whether it was a temporary strategy or a foundational shift in Toyota's market approach. Insiders speculated about the economics of car manufacturing and the innovative procedures Toyota might have leveraged to keep prices so low. Could it have been smarter manufacturing techniques, innovative supply chain strategies, or strategic partnerships with tech players that enabled cost savings? Each theory fueled more discussions, with gradual insights suggesting it was a calculated confluence of these factors and more. Market anticipation. Following this show-stopping announcement, market reactions were swift and profound. Across the world, potential buyers and industry insiders dialed in to comprehend the full scope of what had transpired. Pre-order lines, both online and in physical dealerships, experienced unprecedented activity as individuals jostled to position themselves at the forefront of a new era in automotive history. This fever pitch wasn't just limited to enthusiastic consumers. Dealerships themselves scrambled to meet the unexpected influx of interest while ensuring they could deliver on what Toyota had promised. In parallel, palpable tension spread among Toyota's competitors as they pondered the potential ramifications of this bold gambit. The RAV-4 had always been a success story, a stalwart for families, adventurers, and city dwellers alike. With the 2025 model, it seemed poised to further consolidate its reputation, now with a price and features that could lure customers away from rival brands. Observing this, industry leaders began revisiting their own lineups and pricing models, acutely aware that Toyota's audacious move threatened to instigate widespread recalibration in strategies throughout the market. For Toyota, this moment represented the dawning of a new chapter. With interest and demand skyrocketing, their immediate challenge was clear: sustain the production capabilities necessary to meet consumer needs while upholding their storied standards of quality and reliability. Meanwhile, car enthusiasts, longtime Toyota loyalists, and new converts alike waited eagerly for the first test drives and reviews that would ultimately cement the 2025 RAV4's place in history. The innovations behind the scenes. The heartbeat of any vehicle is its engineering, an art form in itself, where design meets functionality. For the 2025 RAV4, Toyota did not just aspire to create another SUV. They aimed to set a new industry standard. Profound elements of innovation lay within its mechanical intricacies. Engineers at Toyota adopted an ethos of dynamic precision, ensuring this RAV4 was built to excel in every possible way. One of the standout features was the meticulous design of the suspension system. Incorporating revolutionary multi-link rear suspension technology, Toyota crafted a ride that balanced uncompromising stability with smooth handling. The system wasn't merely about performance. It reflected an understanding of consumer needs, delivering comfort on long drives and agility for urban maneuvering. Paired with advanced driving dynamics, the connectivity between driver and machine mirrored that of a master pianist and their instrument. Next was the architecture, Toyota's new global architecture platform. This foundation was more than just a structural necessity. It was an ideology promoting modularity and manufacturing efficiency. By employing high-strength materials and redistributing weight for an optimal center of gravity, Toyota's new global architecture platform enabled superior handling while enhancing safety measures. It represented how Toyota had reimagined not just the car itself, but its production process, ultimately enhancing quality and lowering costs. Sustainability and efficiency. Toyota has long been an advocate for environmental consciousness, and the 2025 RAV4 was no different. A marvel of green engineering, this vehicle personified the brand's commitment to sustainability without compromising on performance. At its core was the hybrid powertrain, a fusion of electricity and fuel known as the Dynamic Force Hybrid System, a cutting-edge innovation that combined power with unparalleled efficiency. The real genius, however, lay in its fuel economy. A vehicle of this size traditionally faced challenges in balancing power with eco-friendliness. Yet by optimizing electric motor output and enhancing regenerative braking systems, this RAV4 achieved mileage figures once considered aspirational. For consumers who sought to reduce their environmental impact while maintaining the conveniences of daily life, this was nothing short of transformative. Further demonstrating their dedication to sustainability, Toyota meticulously considered resource use throughout the RAV4's lifecycle, from production to disposal. The interiors featured sustainable materials crafted from recycled fibers carefully blended with aesthetic elegance, ensuring that drivers experienced luxury without a heavy conscience. Even the painting process was scrutinized to minimize environmental impact, incorporating water-based paints that offered both luster and low environmental footprint. Behind the price strategy. By now, the world was particularly intrigued by how Toyota managed to price the 2025 RAV4 so competitively. Behind this tantalizing price tag was an intricate strategy that went beyond surface-level tactics. It was the result of a multifaceted approach that synthesized cost-effective manufacturing, forward-thinking partnerships, and an unwavering commitment to innovation. At the heart of Toyota's pricing revolution was the Toyota's new global architecture platform, their secret weapon in cost efficiency. This modular approach allowed Toyota to standardize production processes across multiple models, which translated to economies of scale, reducing overhead without compromising on quality. The platform itself represented a unique combination of design and engineering breakthroughs that significantly reduced components' complexity and time on the production line. Furthermore, Toyota wasn't operating in isolation. They forged strategic alliances with technology firms, allowing for collaborative developments that integrated cutting-edge tech without the associated steep costs. These partnerships unlocked new revenue streams through joint ventures focused on shared technology patents, allowing both sides to benefit from innovations without bearing prohibitive expenses. Importantly, Toyota embraced the digitization of the marketplace, investing heavily in online sales channels to reach customers directly. By pruning intermediary costs linked to traditional retail spread, they not only streamlined operations, but also passed those savings on to customers. It was a holistic strategy that underscored Toyota's forward-thinking market approach, setting a competitive benchmark for accessibility in the automotive sector. Preparing for launch, with the world riveted by the 2025 RAV4's innovative leaps, Toyota knew that successful execution was paramount to maintaining momentum. As the launch date approached, Toyota's meticulous planning machinery roared to life, orchestrating a launch campaign that was as ambitious as the vehicle itself. First was the infrastructure, key to delivering on the promise of high demand while maintaining quality. Toyota's manufacturing plants underwent upgrades, incorporating cutting-edge machinery designed to facilitate high-volume production without sacrificing precision. They called upon a daring strategy that balanced automation with skilled craftsmanship, ensuring that every RAV4 leaving the factory was built to immaculate standards. On the sales front, Toyota catalyzed excitement through innovative marketing campaigns that tapped into the digital zeitgeist. They harnessed social media influencers, galvanizing outreach to a diverse audience through vibrant storytelling that highlighted the RAV4's features and its acclaimed price. These campaigns integrated virtual reality showrooms, offering prospective buyers an immersive experience that was once the domain of luxury brands. Customer experience was paramount. Toyota trained a dedicated team of specialists to assist dealers and consumers alike, ensuring clarity and satisfaction throughout the pre-order process. Focusing on transparency and communication, Toyota instilled trust, positioning themselves as both a reputable automaker and an ally in their consumers' automotive journey. As the countdown to the launch continued, there was a palpable excitement in the air. The final act of this part set the stage for exploring how the RAV4 would fit into the broader market landscape and the ways in which it prepared to face competitors. The competitive landscape. In the fiercely contested world of compact SUVs, the 2025 RAV4 enters not just as another model, but as a formidable contender, ready to redefine its segment. This landscape is populated with renowned names, each brand campaigning to capture hearts and wallets with promises of reliability, innovation, and efficiency. Yet, with its bold announcement and subsequent unveiling, Toyota has strategically placed the RAV4 as both an evolution and a disruption. Rivals quickly found themselves recalibrating their strategies. Brands like Honda, Ford, and Subaru, each with strongholds in this market, suddenly faced a contender that dared to challenge traditional expectations. The RAV4's pricing, juxtaposed with its advanced feature set, posed a direct challenge, compelling competitors to reassess product line features, technological advancements, and most importantly, pricing models. The ripple effect of this would translate into more than just enhanced offerings. It signified a new era where competitors would need to innovate to retain customer loyalty. As journalists raced to their keyboards, dissecting every conceivable strategy Mitsubishi, Nissan, and others might employ to counter the RAV4, a larger question loomed. How would the consumer ultimately benefit from such intensified competition? For Toyota, the biggest challenge was retaining the industry's momentum and not resting on their laurels. Consumer expectations that the 2025 RAV4 was more than just a vehicle. It was a new chapter for consumers who had grown disillusioned by incremental updates they perceived as complacency within the automotive industry. For years, automobiles had seemingly evolved only around their edges, with high prices put forth as a necessary evil for new technology. However, the arrival of the 2025 RAV-4 promised to shift this paradigm, crafting changes around the central consumer theme of more for less. Prospective buyers lived in a world where immediacy was a staple. Capturing their attention required more than just a fancy tagline. It needed an authentic response. Toyota had effectively listened, delivering a vehicle that answered their calls for superior value, cutting-edge technology, and the assurance of safety. The anticipation crescendoed into excitement, as initial thinking turned to, what would it be like to own such an all-encompassing vehicle? The RAV4's unveiling aligned perfectly with buyer expectations around sustainability, a feature of growing importance among younger demographics. Studies indicated a market leaning towards greener vehicles, driven by an urgent awareness of environmental issues. Toyota recognized that by integrating eco-friendly features seamlessly into the RAV4, they weren't just offering a choice, but fulfilling a silent promise to those who've committed themselves to sustainable living. Historical perspective. To appreciate how far the RAV4 has come, one must look back at its inception. When the RAV4 was first introduced in the mid-90s, it dared to dream of a new segment, the compact SUV. A pioneer of its time, the RAV4 merged the best of all worlds: the convenience of a car, the spaciousness of an SUV, and impressive versatility. This vision transformed the RAV4 from an innovative experiment into a category kingpin. Each generation of the RAV4 encapsulated Toyota's ability to adapt and innovate, setting the benchmarks in a growing market hungry for compact SUVs. Across decades, its evolution encapsulated clear trends: rising consumer expectations, technological advancements, and an unwavering commitment to quality. With the 2025 model, Toyota is not just honoring its legacy, but building upon it, perfectly poised at the intersection of past triumphs and future endeavors. For Toyota, history served as both an inspiration and a roadmap, a reminder of the enduring value of resilience, adaptation, and foresight. The 2025 RAV4 tapped into this rich history, reminding buyers new and old of the storied journey that brought them to this pivotal moment. Industry expert opinions. In the wake of the 2025 RAV4's splash into the market, industry experts scrambled to share insights and forecasts. Their opinions formed a spectrum, ranging from bullish optimism to cautious skepticism. Yet a consensus began to crystallize around Toyota's formula for success: innovation strategically paired with affordability. A leading automotive analyst from Japan noted that Toyota had effectively read the room, tapping into a market zeitgeist where drivers demanded more and were unwilling to compromise on quality or price. By realigning industry expectations, Toyota had subtly leveled the playing field, forcing competitors to rise to the occasion or risk losing their edge. However, others cautioned that, while the 2025 RAV4 showed promise, success would ultimately hinge on Toyota's ability to deliver consistently amid heightened demand. Logistical execution would be critical in avoiding any shortfall, perhaps the only Achilles' heel in an otherwise masterfully considered endeavor. Yet most concurred that the RAV4 had already reshaped consumer expectations. Its impact extended beyond Toyota to an industry on the verge of its own renaissance. Auto industry insiders anticipated it could spur a wave of innovation, encouraging broader advancements in hybrid technology, sustainability practices, and consumer-centric pricing models. Overall, there seemed to be a palpable anticipation for more. Could this herald a new era where consumers received more value, manufacturers embraced sustainable practices, and technology traveled more swiftly from concept to handwheel? As Toyota's journey continued, only time would tell the full extent of the 2025 RAV4's legacy. Economic impact. The announcement of the 2025 RAV4 introduced a shockwave to the economic fabric of the automotive sector. Not only did this model promise to shake up consumer expectations, but it also hinted at broader economic implications for both Toyota and its contemporaries. Automotive analysts quickly acknowledged that Toyota's pricing strategy, if successful, could rewrite the playbook on how manufacturers approach vehicle pricing and production. For Toyota, the economic impact was double-edged. On one hand, the competitive pricing naturally squeezed profit margins per unit. But Toyota's ambition was evident in their strategy. They were playing the long game, By capturing a larger share of the market, Toyota anticipated a volume-driven strategy that could offset reduced margins through sheer sales numbers. This approach was reminiscent of strategies adopted in consumer electronics, where rapid technological advancements and economies of scale brought down prices and opened access. Moreover, the potential ripple effect on production line economics was significant. Facing a bold initiative, suppliers aligned with Toyota were compelled to find efficiencies of their own, or risk being outmaneuvered by more agile counterparts. A transformation was afoot, from raw materials to finished components, as a move toward leaner, more efficient processes became paramount. Economists also foresaw a secondary impact: the potential boost in consumer spending across automotive service and aftermarket segments. As more consumers gained access to a premium vehicle experience at a lower cost point, the savings retained might reinvest in enhanced services or customizations, expanding economic revitalization beyond just the cars themselves. As average consumers reaped benefits, so too did adjacent industries, crafting a win-win scenario for many market players. Accessibility. The revolutionary pricing of the 2025 RAV-4 meant more than just a hard figure on a price tag. It held the promise of broader accessibility to Toyota's technological advancements. Traditionally, the blend of premium features and cutting-edge technology limited availability to a select demographic willing and able to pay the premium. With the 2025 RAV-4, Toyota sought to democratize this process, opening doors for consumers previously priced out of premium experiences. For middle-income families and younger consumers, this newfound accessibility represented a seismic shift. The balance of affordability and advanced technology meant that owning a state-of-the-art SUV was no longer a distant dream, but a near-future reality. This resonated strongly with Millennial and Gen Z buyers, who prioritized substantial features coupled with a meaningful price proposition. The ripple effects extended social implications too. By lowering the barrier to entry and emphasizing eco-friendly technologies, Toyota helped foster an environment where newer drivers were more inclined towards sustainable choices. As younger generations grew more conscious of environmental impacts, Toyota's model nudged societal norms towards sustainability, a trend that promised long-term global benefits. However, accessibility extended beyond just affordability. It was about ease of acquisition and ownership too. Toyota tapped into online retail channels, offering a seamless, user-friendly experience that reflected broader e-commerce trends. For consumers, this meant more transparency and direct engagement, further enhancing the RAV4's appeal. Long-term strategies. Toyota's unveiling of the 2025 RAV4 was not just about immediate market capture, but formed part of a meticulously orchestrated long-term strategy. The essence of this strategy was rooted in the transformation of the brand identity, reimagining Toyota's place as not merely an automotive manufacturer, but as an innovator and industry thought leader. A significant aspect of this strategy was R&D investment, with Toyota vowing to accelerate advances in hybrid and electric vehicle technologies. The 2025 RAV4 was viewed as a keystone, showcasing Toyota's plans to transition towards more sustainable solutions over the next decade. Simultaneously, Toyota's commitment to AI development marked an ambitious pathway toward complete autonomous mobility. Another pillar of Toyota's strategic vision was global expansion. With emerging markets expressing burgeoning appetites for automobiles, the pricing and positioning of the RAV4 rendered it particularly attractive, creating opportunities for Toyota to strengthen its foothold in regions such as Southeast Asia, South America, and Africa. By ensuring the RAV4 resonated with broader audience profiles, Toyota could capitalize on untapped potential across diverse geographies. Toyota's strategy also encompassed community involvement and sustainability practices beyond production. By reinforcing their headquarters and production facilities' environmental standards, they advocated for a broader mindset embracing responsibility and legacy, a message that they hoped would inspire others both within and outside the industry. Final thoughts. As the dust settled on the unveiling of the 2025 RAV4, the landscape of the automotive industry seemed more vivid and full of potential than it had in years. Toyota's innovative blend of technology, affordability, and sustainability cemented the RAV4 as a benchmark for future development across the sector. The influence Toyota sought to wield went beyond sales. It was a transformative force aimed at challenging existing norms and encouraging competition-fueled advancements. For consumers, Toyota's approach represented an invitation to experience, afford, and embrace cutting-edge technology within reach, encouraging a future where premium features were not a luxury reserved for the few, but a rightful expectation for all. The broader automotive industry stood at a crossroad, with the 2025 RAV-4 serving as both guidepost and catalyst. The pressures for innovation and affordability were palpable, and Toyota's bold move could potentially inspire not just momentary changes, but a sustainable realignment of priorities that extended into technology, environmental consciousness, and consumer-centric engagement. Ultimately, the 2025 RAV-4 became an emblem of potential, the embodiment of how vision, courage, and strategic foresight fused to redefine the future. How this chapter in the automotive narrative would ultimately play out remained to be seen. But one thing was certain: the journey of the 2025 RAV-4 was just beginning, and its ripples would be felt for years to come.